Hey everyone, Flash from Flash Hobbies. Today we're going to be doing a quick video on this last Toys R Us pickup.
I don't wanna grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't wanna grow up,
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
they got the best for so much less.
You'll really flip your lid.
From bikes to trains to video games.
It's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz!
I don't wanna grow up, cause baby if I did,
I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Once a Toys R Us kid.
always a Toys R Us kid.
So my local Toys R Us closed probably about a month or two ago, and we went in there just to see what they had, and this caught my eye, of course, because A, there's a short course truck on the box, and B, it says right here, mount to RC vehicles. So definitely got my attention. I had attempted something like this in the past. I'll put an overlay of what I did, and it was a pretty fun project. I think I made it a little bit too short because I didn't account for the video cropping in just a little bit, so it made the truck look really close to the camera. But overall, I like the way it worked, but it was very bulky. I made it out of PVC and fishing weights, if I remember correctly. But like I said, this definitely caught my eye. It was $5. Toys R Us was closing. I was like, why not? Let's go ahead and just buy this and see what it's like. So this is an unboxing, and we'll do a little quick run with it and a review. So the company is Velocity Video or Rotocam. I'm not sure which one is which. I'm assuming Velocity Video is the company and Rotocam is the product. I really haven't seen anything as far as like what this does, how it looks like. The only thing I know for sure is on here is that basically it's got a counterweight to help stabilize everything, but it doesn't say if the battery is rechargeable. I'm assuming so because it says USB plug. So and in addition to that, it only does 720p, which you probably know by now is kind of outdated. So as for what you get, pretty simple. Looks like you just get everything already pre-assembled. There's nothing else in the box besides looks like instructions on how to actually mount it, so we'll read that in a second. Use my trusty clippers here to take off the zip tie. And that's it. Very simple, very easy. So there was one more thing in the box, and that's the charger itself. And it looks like some extra sticky mounts or clips or whatever these are. So I'm already assuming I'm going to be disappointed by this because you have to use these little sticky mounts, which if this is a product that's not made anymore, where do you get these? You might be able to make them yourself out of double-sided 3M tape, but essentially that's what it looks like. What it is, it's just got little sticky mounts, and you can put this, it's got little pivot heads here, so it'll conform to a round surface, so I guess depending on what kind of body you have. And then here you have it's in the lock position now, and you can basically unscrew it for it to swivel around. In reality, this is basically the same concept that I had. It's just, like I said, a smaller form factor. I do like that this is metal, and it's got a weight here to counteract the weight for this side, so everything will be nice and balanced. Per the instructions, it takes an hour to charge this camera, and I'm assuming you can use this same cord to pull the data off of the camera and put it onto your computer. So like I said, one of the features that's pretty cool about this is you can put this here, and you can move your camera around. You can put it as a front view. Right now it's in a fixed position. In order to get it to swivel, all you have to do is just pull this lever and turn it, and now you have swivel capability. So now it's just going to be basically gravity driven and weight driven. So however this weight distributes is how it's going to swing around, and also depends on your driving. If you do a lot of turning, you're probably going to get a lot of spinning around, because with my experience with the one that I did, it starts spinning and spinning and spinning if you just keep turning left and right, left and right. But that's a pretty nice feature that you can just lock it like that. Mine didn't have a feature like that. So this transmits, I believe, through an app, and I'm not entirely sure if that actually saves to this camera or not. It might actually transmit everything through the app and save it in your library that way. But generally, in my experience with the cheap drones that I've done, if you've seen those videos, the camera is not really the greatest on these. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the App Store. Once you're in the App Store, we're going to go to Search, and we're going to type in Velocity Video App. Once we search for it, just kind of scroll down. Mine was like the 4th, 5th one. It's the one that says Velocity Video. It's kind of easy to see, hard to miss. We're going to let that download, and once that's downloaded, here's the next step. So we're going to go into the settings, click your Wi-Fi settings. You're going to search for your camera, which is the VSL cam, or it might have a different name or pretty similar. You're going to let it connect. Once it's connected, we're going to exit out, go into the Velocity Video app, and the connection should be made. And just give it a second, and you'll see your video feed pop up. And that's really it. Very simple. So what do I think of the swivel mount? I mean, I think it's really great. Now, the one thing that I really need to investigate is where do I get replacements of these? I think really the biggest downfall of this whole thing is the camera itself. Unfortunately, it is 720, and I'm pretty sure it's 720 at 30 frames per second. So it's really going to lack. And the other thing that I don't like is there's no way to put an SD or micro SD into this. It does feed directly to your phone through the app, so the transmission is not really the best, so the video comes in kind of pixelated. At the end of the day, I paid $5 for it. I can't complain for the amount of design, quality. You know, I get a 720 cam for $5. You know, it's kind of puts things in perspective, but at the same time, I don't like it. If it was a 1080-30, it'd probably be great. And if you can put a micro SD, the quality would be there. But, you know, those kind of things are kind of the things that are killing it right now. I love this system of how you can just unlock and lock it. You can slide this if you want to get it closer to the truck. If you have a bigger truck, you can extend it all the way out, and that'll definitely cover a 10 scale truck for sure. No problem. But anyways, it's a product that's not really available. You can probably find it on eBay, other places, but you won't find this at any retailer. As far as I know, this was only at Toys R Us, and they're no longer around. So unless there's a Toys R Us near you that's open, you can probably pick one of these up, but it's probably not going to be $5. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe with notifications, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching Flash Hobbies.